Okay, so the recording has begun. I would like to introduce myself and welcome you all to the Heartstormers Mastermind group, which is part of the Boston POC Yogis group. I'm Linda Wells. My partner in love is Kiona Aviles.
Hello, Kiona speaking.
Hi. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself, and Kiona will share who she is. So who I am, I'm Linda Wells. I've been in business for 4 years. My business started out with me doing a meal delivery service and teaching yoga, which has now evolved into me sponsoring wellness events, being hosted at different events as a speaker and provider of services. My business was not it was a bumpy start. So let's start there. It was a bumpy start. And the reason why we started this group is Kiona and I both were challenged with some of the same things, where we needed a little bit of accountability, needed a little bit of structure around how to start a business, and learn that there were some things that we needed to take care of in our personal lives in order to prepare for the business part. And things have run a lot more smoothly once we got the accountability and the business structure. Being part of the first mastermind group for me helped me be able to apply for a business, an entrepreneurial startup accelerator program with Babson. So if you're looking for something to help you up level what you're doing currently and you want to launch into that next phase of your business, or if you're just starting out, or if you've been in business, or you're looking to move on, this should be the place for you. Kiona, tell them all about you.
Hi again. I'm Kiona Vilas. I am very excited that each of you are here and answered the call to uplevel your business. A few things about myself. I have had a private practice here in Dorchester for the past 4 years, same amount of time. That's a therapeutic private practice. I'm a licensed mental health counselor. I do body-based and movement-based therapy, and I am very, very excited about this Heartstormers group. Like Linda said, it really helped me in a service model. I think us healers oftentimes don't have as much structure as like a product business does. And so I really enjoyed getting that type of structure and getting that help for my service-based business. And then I'm also a yoga instructor. I'm also a belly dancer. And so that's also part of my practice and my business. And yeah, I've been, though I was doing therapy for 10 years prior to my private practice, like I said, I love working for myself. I really enjoy being in the private practice, and I am very excited about this opportunity. So it really helped us. It's not a methodology group like many of the groups you kind of see online. So it's not so much follow this and tell you what to do and it will work for you, but it's an actual structure to help you find your way and make your mark and be the best you that you can be. So if as we're talking you have any questions or anything like that, just write them down, and at the end we will open it up for questions from you.
And don't forget, there's still that chat box. You can always put your questions in the chat box to your right.
Oh, thank you. That too.
And if you're listening to this call offline, you can shoot your question in the group, and we will be sure to answer it. Okay. So any questions before we get started?
About ourselves?
ourselves. I think we're ready. I'm ready if you're ready.
All right, so we're going to start out with an experiential piece, a meditation. Normally in our Heartstormer meetings, you will see, you will experience a lot of deeper meditations to help you get in the right frame of mind as we do the different work. So we thought we'd give you a taste of that. So wherever you are, hopefully not driving or operating any heavy machinery, join us for this short meditation. I'm going to start with 6 exploratory breaths, and I will moderate those breaths with counts in and out. You can go ahead and do the breaths at whatever pace is going to help you explore what your body is feeling and let your mind relax. All together, deep breath in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. One more breath in and out. Continue to breathe deeply as you notice that you have arrived. We acknowledge the many paths present and all that it took to arrive at this time, at this place, fully here. Allow wise Dr. Angelou's adopted words to truly speak to you in this moment. We're a deep ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, we bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, we wise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, we rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. We are the dream and the hope of the slave. We rise, we rise, we rise. As we explore if this is right for you, the roots that you need to truly rise, use your mind's eye to travel to a safe place, a peaceful place, whether real or imagined. See it, hear it, feel it, smell it. Use your inner voice to invite someone you trust and hold in the highest regard to join you. This may be your higher power, an ancestor, or your wisest self. Allow them to come to you in whatever form pleases them. feel their presence and allow them to reveal to you what brought you here. What you hope for. What next level means for you. Know that these words have been spoken into your spirit, and you can return to these words, space, feelings at any time you choose. Begin to bring your awareness back into your current space. Wiggle your fingers and toes and look around you. I just wanted to open up the floor for anyone who wanted to share. We'll take 2 volunteers if anyone wants to share what brought them to the call today. Hello.
Yeah, well, here we are.
It was very nice meditation, by the way. I definitely just want to know how to further my practice and I guess be held more accountable to it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, growing in my practice as well, and what that looks like for my practice, identifying my niche and how to grow in that as well, and just gather information and be open to receiving information. So, and thank you for your meditation.
You're very welcome. So basically, like Linda was saying before, that's one of the primary reasons that we started the group with in our first go round. We were just looking for ways that we could actually partner with people in truth and have someone to hold us accountable for when we say we're going to do something. And just even having that extra person there really helped me. And the group as a whole kind of pushes you together forward through structure.
Cool. Yeah.
So people can unmute themselves when they're ready to speak. I am going to share a little bit more about what is a mastermind group and why we chose this type of format. So a mastermind group could be anything around getting things done and making sure you have a community of like-minded individuals with common goals. The common goal for this group is to provide a peer advisory group to support business growth. That's our goal. And I consider myself to be a spirit entrepreneur, which means that I put spirit at the center of the work that I do. My work begins with meditation, getting in the right frame of mind. And just like with yoga, anything can be yoga if you're putting intention into the way that you're doing. And so we want to support people to create businesses and to grow their businesses in a way that is in alignment with what your belief system is. And we want people to think about how do you want to live your life as opposed to, what you want to do. Like, just as some of us learned in our teacher trainings, that we want to live a life of intention, and to live a yogic lifestyle means to move with intention. So the way that this group is going to work is, our first meeting will review different topics created by the Heartstorming group. So it'll be like a brainstorm, but guided by meditations that just like the one we just did. And that came from Heart. That's something that Kiona offered to us, and I really appreciate your gift of being able to set the stage. So everyone will be given an accountability partner. So the general format of the meetings is, we'll check in, we'll do updates. There'll be a main activity which will be focused on those topics that we heartstormed about at the beginning. So when we did our heartstorming group, some of the topics we covered were feng shui in your life and your business. And so a feng shui expert came in, and we met at someone's house. So she came in and she analyzed that person's space, told them what was blocking, and some adjustments were made, and some clearing happened. Definitely happened. And other topics we covered were online marketing. So we had an online marketing specialist. And for some people, some of these topics may or may not be for you, but someone else, we do the N over 3 model. So people select the things that bubble to the top are the ones that get the most votes. So if you consider yourself to be an expert on something, we ask that you not opt out of the meeting, but add something to the meeting. Because there's always something for everybody, no matter where you are in your business growth. And we also do pluses and deltas, which are getting feedback on how the meeting went. So if you have any questions about that part, feel free to type them into the comment section. And Kiona is going to take it from here.
So we'll be meeting over 6 sessions. Most of them will happen on Mondays. It will be April 24th, May 8th, and 22nd, June 5th and 19th, and then the last one is on a Saturday, June 24th. Like Linda said, we'll be covering topics generated by that heartstorming in the beginning. The general topics, there is going to be 3 topics over the course of our 6 sessions that will be chosen. Yourself, getting to know yourself deeper, is always a topic that we cover. Everything that we do will include that. And then you'll also have the time in between sessions to go in deeper with your accountability partner on the other 2 topics as well. So that's the general format and the frequency and the dates. So we meet, it's every other week. We'll either meet online or in person. And like I said, in between, you'll be able to meet with your accountability partner. You guys will set that up with your partner after we have that first meeting, and use a special process to assign partners.
And we don't do homework, we do work.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there is work assigned when we're not meeting. So this is a get shit done group. This is what we used to call it, get shit done. And if it doesn't get done, you and your accountability partner should have some type of relationship to establish how you will deal with those things.
Mm-hmm. So next I'm going to talk about the costs that are involved. Like Linda was just saying, there is work involved. If you want to take your business to the next level, there's going to be work. So you will have to go ahead and make whatever assignments are relevant to the part of your business that you're trying to grow during the space of time. You'll have to make them, make sure that those assignments for yourself get done. And then there's also the sous that is developed in the program. So the sous is something that happens amongst the participants. Linda and myself will be facilitating and co-facilitating many groups. And so the sous will be divided up amongst the folks in the group. We recommend a $50 sous, meaning once every month you'll be generating a pool of money where one participant out of the group will receive that money, and each group member will receive the same amount of money. That's generally how sous work. So this one, I will say, that truly did bless me when I was part of the group. When it came time around for me to receive that money, I used that money to help me generate more marketing materials for upcoming events and buy a couple of things with my logo and stuff on it that really made me look extra snazzy. So that was really cool to have that money. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So that was really good. And then other people did other things with the money for themselves. I think
I set up my website with my money.
Which is beautiful.
Thank you.
That website is beautiful. I think I also set up something else too with the money.
You did the treatment aids.
Yes,
she actually partnered with a vendor. Yes.
Yeah, and developed a line of therapeutic aids for people. So that was really cool. That was actually really awesome. Okay, and then there is also a cost generally for the programming. It is $240. That's about $40 per session. There are payment plans available. We have a pay in full for $240, and then we also have a payment plan where it's split up into 2 payments. And those 2 payments would be due by April 22nd. The way to register for all of this will be to go to that same site. I know some of you, I think, didn't get to go to it, but it's inspiredrelease.com/schedule, and it's uploaded onto that site, or it will be at the end of this call. Now we're at the point for questions. If you guys have any questions about anything, please let us know.
So unmute yourself if you'd like to speak.
I think I see you trying, but it's not going.
Let me try.
I don't know how to help you, Courtney. I'm sorry.
No, I'll fix it.
Hold on, Linda's gonna help.
Hilarious. I'm unmuted you.
Oh, can you hear me?
So, hi, Linda.
Yes, so let's do one at a time. So just say your name and then your question.
Okay, well, I just wanted to let you know that we're on the toll call, so we don't have the option to unmute. Like, there's not a screen for us to do anything. Like, so we have to wait for you to unmute us. We don't even have the option. So
Okay.
I sorry. I sent you a text message, but sorry. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the question, I just unmuted everyone, so just say your name and then say your question, because some people are on the phone.
This is Courtney. It's going to be on Mondays at 7:30.
That's negotiable.
That time is negotiable. Yeah, I didn't think we set a time yet because we like to wait until everyone is together who wants to do it and then see what time is available.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Is someone on the phone having a question?
No question here.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, we always like to close out with in our groups with the Alpha Delta, just stating things that we would like to keep happening, things that you are taking with you or you thought went well, and then things that you would like to change or that you would